Presenting the CW Crew.
It's Fashion Week in Minnesota, and yes, I'm in a ball pit, but there are a ton of different exhibits around Minneapolis, and we're getting a sneak peek of the You're a Gem exhibit hosted by jewelry designer Larissa Loden. So come with us to chat with her and see what's going on. We're in the Larissa Loden studio.
Yeah.
This is where the magic happens. Tell us a little bit about the pieces that we have in here. There's a lot of diversity.
So I've been designing for quite a while. So it's kind of like my whole collection that you can see right here in the studio in the Northrop King building. So we have some of our classics, and then we also do samples of kind of like new designs that I'm thinking about testing out for future collections.
How did you get into this? How did you get started in this business?
Actually, it just kind of happened. I was an art teacher for 8 years. And that was like my path, and then I was just like working and hustling and making jewelry on the side. You know, in the summer I do art fairs.
When you were an art teacher, did you have a different aesthetic?
My idea was when I was an art teacher, I wanted to not be a master or something, but just be a jack of all trades. So that way, if my students came to me, I could be like, oh yeah, done that, I've done that. So I did ceramics, photography, printmaking, painting, I mean, all of it.
You're in a number of stores, you're blowing up. What does this year look like for you?
Working nonstop. Honestly, it's like, so starting You're a Gem, and then we just kind of hit it hard, and we start doing like nonstop pop-ups and events. We'll be at the Gate 34 at the Twin Stadium. We do music festivals, retail, wholesale, you name it. I mean, this industry is great, and I do believe you can make it doing anything, but you have to work very hard for it.
We're in a ball pit.
We are very much so in a ball pit.
Tell us where we are.
We are in the You're a Gem Museum.
What other stuff besides this amazing ball pit do we have going on here?
You could call it an Instagram museum. It's a museum that honors different artists and designers that I just really wanted to pay an homage to. And so we just kind of started it, and it's all based off of gemstones.
Where was the idea where you said, I'm gonna have this big exhibit, I'm gonna build a ball pit, and I'm gonna have all these cool artists come in and, you know, create their own stuff as well?
I want to do something. I'm an accessories designer. You know, we do small stuff. And that being said, there's like so many amazing designers that contribute to fashion and are part of it. And I really wanted to just do something with all of them.
And I have to know, how many balls are in this ball pit?
So there are 25,000 balls in this ball pit right now.
All right, well, thanks for having us. This is, like I said, very therapeutic. I might just hang out here for a little while longer if you don't mind.
Yeah, not a problem. We'll just
All right, I'm here with Ashley Mary. This is your exhibit.
This is it.
How did you get roped into being a part of this
We're in the
event?
Color Cave. I am an artist in the Northrop King building, so Larissa and I are actually on the second floor. She walked down the hall to me one day and asked if I'd get involved.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What do you think about this whole Fashion Week thing and being involved as an artist, kind of bringing everyone together?
Oh, I love it. I think fashion and art are completely go hand in hand. I personally love clothes. It's fun to like have environments where those can come together really well. It's always a really fun week in Minneapolis.
And so is most of your art like physical art? Or
Good question.
And what's your inspiration for all this?
Yes and no. I do quite a bit of mural work. I have some around town and do it elsewhere. So in that sense, it's environmental in that I do a lot of work on walls. But otherwise, typically my paintings are on a canvas.
Is there anywhere where we can look out for your stuff?
Oh yeah. Have a mural down the block at the new Dogwood in Northeast, which is
Very
an awesome.
cool.
Awesome location, really pretty design inside. The coffee's great. I've also got a little mural inside of the Minneapolis Institute of Art in their gift shop. A couple others sprinkled around town.
Talk a little bit about the art scene in Minnesota and Minneapolis in general.
What's special about Minneapolis is the artists do a lot of collaborative work together, so you often see people doing things as a group, doing things together. Really great performance art, music scene. I don't think it's just limited to visual arts. I think there's a great theater scene in town too.
We're here with Sarah Edwards, co-founder of Fashion Week Minnesota. Sarah, how did this all come about?
I think it came about where there's already people doing things in the fashion community, and it just needed kind of a centralized hub. And I produce a lot of events, and I'm a community connector, so myself and the co-founder, John Apeliquin, kind of got together on a whiteboard one day and just kind of threw everything out, and it's been crazy to see it develop over the years.
So what goes on during Fashion Week? Obviously, I mean, we're standing in more of an art exhibit.
Yeah.
Maybe what people wouldn't expect, mostly, you know, people would think of fashion shows or people walking the runway. What kind of things go on during one entire week?
In Minneapolis, like, we don't have a huge amount of designers, but we have so many talented artists. So we've just kind of done our own thing because we're not New York, we're not LA, we're not Paris, but we're Minnesota, and there's something to be said for that.
For more info on Fashion Week Minnesota and the artists featured, head to fashionweekmn.com.
The CW Crew on the CW Twin Cities. DJ Bonix, Alexa Score, and John Foss. Like, follow, subscribe to, and love the CW Crew.